everyone. So I'm going to show y'all one of my paintings as I do it. As you see right here, and sorry for the video, I kind of rigged up my cell phone on something to record this, but I already put my paints in the cup. Now I'm going to start putting them on the canvas. Just kind of go around in a circle here and kind of, oh man, look at those colors coming out already. It's crazy. Should have grabbed a freaking stirring stick, but right here. I also like to kind of swirl around all this stuff, kind of mix it all in. I like to scrape my cup. It's just something I do. I've seen others that don't do this, they just kind of toss it or whatever, but and I put about 1 or 2 drops of silicone on each color as I poured them in. Try to get some cells out of this. So I'm gonna let it just sit for a minute. Not a literal minute, but figurative. I just cut my heat gun on because I'm gonna use that to hit it with the heat gun real quick before I actually start to pick it up and tilt it at all. Because I want to go ahead and, you see the cells already starting to develop in the yellow and stuff, and the black. So I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. That's going to bring those cells out a little more, hopefully. I mean, look at the blue sitting there popping up now. Oh man, those cells that junk already looks crazy. Alright. So, just down a little bit. You see how as you hit it, like the heat gun makes those cells and those bubbles pop, and it's going to help bring some of those other colors through. All right, now let's start tilting this. I might have hit it too much with the heat gun. Seeming pretty thick at the moment. And I tilt mine pretty steep. I don't know. I don't see most people do this, but I like to tilt it kind of heavy, get more movement out of the paint if I can. It also kind of helps me kind of like manipulate it to an extent, because that way I can kind of like, if you hold it at an angle like this, it's going to kind of point it toward, and starting to go over the edge there. So now I'm just kind of work it around and get it to go over the edges. And at the same time trying to be, cognizant and aware of colors I have on the canvas itself, and how they're starting to develop, which ones I want to kind of try to spread more, try to spread less. And I've learned, the first probably 6 of them I did, I left a little too much paint on the canvases, and that's caused some issues as far as some cracking and stuff like that. So what I've started doing is, and it's also good to kind of, if you help, kind of spread that paint around the edges there. It kind of also helps when it runs over. Kind of helps get that coverage. Let's get this one corner over here. And if you can see like across the face of it there, doesn't really have many like puddles or I can't really see like, much if any like waves or ripples in it at all to identify the fact of that it doesn't it has too much paint still on it. I mean, you can see there's kind of it's somewhat like a dimpling, it appears, but it's all good. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. Yep. So I might hit it one more time with the heat gun once I get finished draining it. And sometimes I'll even give it a little tappy tap. Try to help shake loose any paint that may still be on the surface. But I think this is pretty done. Probably hit it one more time with my heat gun, and then just leave her be. So, if you thought this was cool, maybe I can do some more in the future. Maybe I'll also get a better setup to be able to do this. Alright, but thanks, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.